display profile. It's a very crisp and tight display for such a large aircraft. A short takeoff with a rotate speed in the region of about 130-135 knots, pitching straight up and banking away from the crowd.
It is indeed a very impressive routine. I first saw it performed by the chief test pilot for the programme, the Briton Ed Strongman, at the Ila Berlin Air Show in June, and it really is the most confident demonstration of a brand new aeroplane. This is the second prototype example.
There he goes, takeoff clearance given, full power takeoff. Watch the short takeoff roll and straight up to 30 degrees of pitch.
There's the first, from UK first, the Airbus A400M. Now that is impressive.
Indeed, it is also new at the engines, 4 Europrop International TP400D6s, each delivering some 11,000 shaft horsepower.
Those propellers have 8 blades each.
Watch now as he levels off and stick hard over to the right for a 60, or over to the left even, 60 degrees of bank as he brings the aircraft round onto the display datum again.
The aircraft seen as a replacement for the C-130 and Transall fleets in Europe. And also interest reported from both the USA and Australia in this aircraft.
Staying in front of the crowd now as the aircraft executes a 360-degree turn.
Service, there'll be a crew of 3 to 4, 2 pilots with a third optional and a loadmaster as well.
Official orders at present stand at 184 aircraft. The official order book numbering 60 for Germany, 50 for France, 27 for Spain, 25 for the Royal Air Force here, 10 for Turkey, 7 for Belgium, 4 for Malaysia and 1 for Luxembourg, which will be operated by the Belgians.
The French Air Force will be the first to take delivery of their aircraft in 2 years' time, it's hoped.
Just topped out there at 1,000 feet. All gone quiet as the aircraft engines are brought back to idle, and eventually the flaps should be being lowered for the aircraft to come through in a full configuration pass as he completes this final manoeuvre.
The first flight took place on December the 11th of last year from the ADS airfield in Seville. There are now, I believe, 3 of these aircraft flying.
As with other Airbus products, the major assemblies are flown to the final assembly plant, which is in Seville, aboard the very much adapted Airbus A300 Beluga freighters. The British contribution to the production effort is the outer wing blocks and flaps, which are being built at Filton. The wing itself is the first to be built entirely from carbon fibre reinforced plastic, and at 30% of the complete aircraft structure being made up of composites, that's more than any other large military aircraft, Airbus says.
Cruising speed of 480 miles an hour with a range of just over 2,000 miles at maximum payload.
It's fully configured for landing, but it'll be flying through, obviously, 700 feet. Configuration at the back as slow as you can with the
The aircraft began way back in 1982. 48 feet long with a wingspan of 139 feet. That is very, very impressive.
Heading the flight deck crew is the Airbus military chief test pilot Ed Strongman, who was born in Cornwall. He started flying with the RAF in 1974 and then attended the US Air Force Test Pilot School at Edwards before serving with the then Royal Aircraft Establishment at Bedford. He was a certification test pilot for the CAA prior to joining Airbus as a project pilot for the A330 and A340. And he was also one of the first flight deck crew for the first A380 trip into Heathrow in May 2006.
Very tight turn as it comes back towards us, the A400M.
then commence a full roll with up to 80 degrees of bank, accelerating back round onto the crowd line.
Ed Strongman says that the A400M, every pilot has a smile on his face due to the A400M's handling and manoeuvrability, and we can certainly see that being well demonstrated here.
The aircraft has fly-by-wire controls and a full glass cockpit. It is a truly state-of-the-art transport for the next generation.
The fast pass we're about to see, in contrast to that slow one we saw before, which was intended to demonstrate the fact that the aircraft can fly very slowly to refuel other large aircraft and indeed helicopters if required in the air-to-air refueling configuration.
Fully clean now, accelerating 260 knots, fast high-speed flyby.
And what Ed's going to simulate now is a pull-up to the maximum 120-degree angle of bank at the top, shades of the old Dutch F-27 displays, if indeed he does go past the vertical here as he's planning to do, and there we go. The fly-by-wire controls allow the aircraft to reach that 120-degree angle of roll, no limits in pitch, roll rates up to 35 degrees a second.
Pulling away from the crowd and pitching up. Aircraft entering the final manoeuvre of this sparkling display as he positions downwind to do a full stop landing with 27.
There are about 4,300 hours of development and qualification testing to be performed by the A400M test fleet, which will number 5 aircraft prior to that service entry, first with the French Armée de l'Air in December 2012 as things stand, and then the German Luftwaffe in 2014.
Well, there we go, a fabulous Fairford and UK debut from the Airbus military A400M.
Superb display. Guy's fully configured now for his landing, where he'll be demonstrating maximum braking and maximum reverse thrust. So let's just use those runway markers to see just how short this is.
And watch those props too, 8 blades on each propeller on this 4-engined aircraft.
runway strip is in such a situation where you need to take off pretty quickly. You could land in 2,000 to 3,000 feet, reverse back across the runway, deliver any cargo, payload, troops, or collect anything that you needed to, and then take off in the same piece of runway that you have just landed on. So no requirement to actually taxi off, go around a taxiway, spend time on the ground. The whole idea being that if the aircraft is being engaged by small arms fire or hostile enemy action, it spends as little time as possible on the ground.
You might want to smile as, or indeed wave as Ed Strongman taxied past in the A400M.